Hello, fellow Helldivers. We're out here canoeing on a system called Planet Earth, I think. Anyways, there should be a new update coming out today thanks to the CEO, and with that we can be expecting a lot of good fixes, bug issues, and maybe even some cool stuff with the new major order and factions finally coming in. So we're gonna go over all of that today, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic.
So as I'm sure most of you are aware, it does look like there's going to be some form of an update this week. At least that is according to the CEO of Arrowhead Studios, the new one, Shams, who took over for Pillstat very recently. He did let us know that there's an update coming this week by the looks of it, and it hopes it does the trick in regards to some issues with constant crashes mid-mission, the drop in frame rate, the socials menus being bugged, and other player complaints. There was also another tweet put out about players complaining about the PC performance issues, and Shams also said on June 26th that the performance will be a focus for next, so all of those who have been having an issue with, say, that frame rate and so on and so forth should hopefully be seeing a fix. Though something you're also going to want to be aware of is Twinbeard seemed to kind of have a little bit different of a story than Shams did, saying there might actually be a hotfix this week, but it's not 100% confirmed, so no sulking if there isn't. As for the next large one, there won't be for some time, vacation time, and more of what we've said before, that we're decreasing cadence for larger updates. He followed that up by saying we won't be gone for a month, but they're slowing down to a lot of colleagues going on vacation, but the office is still open and people are working. There almost certainly won't be a big patch during this period. Minor improvements and or hotfixes are not ruled out, which is kind of a shame because actually coming up this week is going to be the 6-month anniversary of Helldivers 2. It will actually reach that on July 8th, and a lot of people are speculating and hoping to see the Illuminate actually arrive around this time, but according to Twinbeard, unless they are tricking us, which I don't actually rule out, doesn't seem to be the case. That being said, due to some of the other issues that are in the game, like the CEO saying that there is going to be a fix for the social menu system, hopefully some other little minor things come into the game that finally make it a little bit better in terms of quality of life. Like for instance, the brand new platoon station that is supposed to be coming into the game, which is going to be the new clan system, and that might actually be why the social menu is kind of acting up or having some issues. They have this new thing coming in, and it's going to alleviate that whole issue. Although personally, I think the Bamboo Wizard faction is responsible for the social system not working. If you look at this rendered potion right here by Iron Sights, it's pretty clear that they are causing the bugs and the chaos in this game. Something very interesting though is there is probably going to be another Warbond before we see the Illuminate. Interestingly enough, almost everyone at this point has heard about the new Flame Warbond, Freedom's Flame. It comes with a bunch of cool stuff like armor that is going to be fire resistant and so on and so forth, and this makes the most sense to come next because the automatons have actually already had their flamethrowers rendered in game in the files by data miners like Iron Sights, where he showed us the flamethrower right here. So it's clear that the enemy faction is getting more flame based weaponry and will probably need some kind of resistance to fight against them. So Freedom's Flame does make a little bit of sense to come this month. However, Asunder actually posted some skins and armors that are coming to the game in the very near future. This is actually from a Cowboy Warbond or a Cowboy themed armor set. I think this one looks pretty cool. I'm going to be honest. I really hope we do get to see this. Along with this, there's also one that he let us know called a Primal Warbond, and it's some leaked armors that were old, and it's very well a possibility. So it'll either be the fire one, Cowboys, or Primals, with fire being most likely because of the other added implications. Although the Primal one sounds pretty cool because some of the guns have teeth, and who doesn't actually want melee weapons combined with their regular weapons? There are also some really cool data mine things found recently, such as ship upgrades. You can see these giant cannons, and the insides have also been modified. I do hope this is what we see come into the game when that clan system rolls in. Like I said, it's going to be a while before we get any major expansion if we're going solely on what Twinbeard is saying. That being said, I don't know how long they can keep this giant wormhole that the squids we definitely know are not going to come out of. I'm kidding, they are definitely going to come out of this thing.
Watch my clips. Watch my clips.
But we blew up an entire planet about a month ago, and if it's just gonna sit till August, it's gonna be a little bit of a bummer. There was a great post the other day that, well, Helldivers 2 is losing a fair amount of its player base. The added solution probably isn't actually adding in a new enemy faction or new war bonds or battle pass systems like that. It's a new sense of progression and more customization for players so that they feel more alive and engaged in the universe, and I actually think it's 100% correct. So while I'm not pushing for the Illuminate to come in like 24 hours,
I saw Cuties last night and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie.
I really do hope they come soon, but that Arrowhead, as they are taking their vacation, is coming up with some really cool ideas to give to the players more freedom.
Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on some of the things that need to be fixed in the update today? What are you hoping gets resolved? And also, what are you hoping for in terms of the next major order? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here and this video right here, where I cover more news and information on Helldivers 2. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by and keep spreading democracy.